a safer approach right now. DR, DR, DR. Let's go. Save. The freaking Vampire every single time, man. That's rough. Do that. That. That.
That really hurt.
Charmed. Sorry, Aloth. Ow.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Whew.
Slowly.
The freaking Vampire, man. Really hard to deal with. The runes and engraving upon this familiar machine are unnaturally well preserved. The machine itself remains inert and lifeless. Hey, Daredevil, what's up?
I see where you're
Really?
going with that.
Oh, man.
There.
I'm so sorry for last night, guys. Lost power. And, yeah, that's what happened. Hey, a hooded turban. Cool. So, yeah, there wasn't much I could do, you know? Like, we got electricity again only at, like, 5 a.m. this morning. That's how long we lost it because of the storm. You know, it looks exactly like one of the machines we've seen before. Yep.
Isn't this something?
Show 'em
Adra Beetle.
done.
That's the
Interesting for sure. Kill that one.
Show 'em how.
Kill that one. And now that one. Focus fire. I blame those door ghosts from last night.
Yeah?
Oh, dude. I know they have a really high DR. Yeah. Yes! Yes! Woo! We got it, guys. Sweet baby Jesus, we got it. Save. So worst case scenario, we can always come back up from here. Man, what the hell happened here? Oh, that's an arch. I thought it was like a crack in the floor. Wait, they're not social? They're partly social. That's odd.
I'm ready. Hey there.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
Sure.
Another one. 1000% yes. How much does it give back? 124? Wow.
Hey there.
It's pretty much instant too. It's pretty cool.
Sure.
I don't know what's up there. I'll have to go and take a look.
Be cautious. Be constant.
So long as we don't aggro these guys, we're gonna be good.
Arctic worth and raw! What?
That's not.
She's having a really hard time right now.
Hey there.
Die!
Hey there.
That's not very.
Okay.
That's not very helpful.
What?
She got out of there?
I'm ready.
Wow, man.
Hey
Okay.
there.
I shall be discreet.
That's intense.
Show 'em how it's
Let's go for that fight now. There's probably a Vampire. Yes, there it is.
Hey there. Boxendago, but
Fempir is out. Focus it. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's not out yet. It's out in 1.3 seconds. Keeps getting prone. Loving it. Ow.
I'll teach.
That's it.
Woo!
Hey there.
That went pretty well. Pretty darn well.
What does the flame reveal?
On the hunt.
Oh, fine saber. Okay.
Sure.
It's fine though, because we'll sell it. Save. Oh, this leads back here. Okay. And that's a dead end. Wait.
Here.
Interesting. Save. The hell is this? Death Guard? Fempir. At the center of this massive Adder structure, beneath the long shadow of the Titan's curled fingers, sit what appears to be a man. Unlike the slavering animalistic creatures you've encountered on this floor, this man is really regally composed, lounging upon a crooked stone throne, yet his gaze has a piercing, feverish quality. He watches you intently as you approach. What are you, then? One of theirs? Strange that you survived the planning stages. He speaks in fluid Engwithan, you note, though his voice is taut with strain. I must have been hard for them, those beggars, those cowards, but you won't go any farther. No, you can go right on back to them, your masters. Let them feast on you instead. I don't mean you any harm, I only seek information about the master below. The man looks startled, he gives a short laugh. You understand. Look here, even the foreigners speak our tongue now. Truly we are immortal people. He laughs again. But that only makes it all the more clear, you see. You must be with them. How have they kept you so whole? You are remarkably well preserved. His eyes narrow. Attempt to pass and you will go screaming back into the void, puppet. I think, maybe, yeah. If you're talking about the creatures in the old rooms, I've already dealt with them. Ha! Good. Very good. He touches a hand to his mouth, brows knitting, and then laughs. Yes, it's all mine now. No more of their screaming. No need for any more pointless demonstration of power. Go on then. Go barreling down into the keep if you like, if the beetles don't make a quick end of you. Beetles? Voracious little devils. They're what caused this whole mess. You can kill one easily enough, but there's a great swarm of them, chewing through the Adra. My Adra. There is only the arm now. In any case, they'll tear you apart just as easily as they do the crystal. He pauses. More easily. I have some questions first. Yes, yes, I said you could have some answers. What is it? Who are you? Did you want a name? I forgot those ages ago. Who's going to call me anything down here? That's me, and now there's just you. That's all that matters. I was entrusted with the tests we performed here. The foremost, he taps his temple, mind of age. None could rival me for arcane power save Odnua himself. He pauses, and perhaps some of his advisors. What was this place? Oh, many things. Our home once, and beyond that, a place of great deeds. He chuckles. Those fouled chambers in there were once the site of incredible discoveries. Damn it, John Lennon! It's your fault, man! We were given the bulk of this floor. There was construction at all hours, of course. He gestures towards the other arm. For all of our work was, of course, for Odnua's purposes. He laughs. Think on it. A dozen sculptor carefully crafting a fingernail, souls flung from their shells on the floor above and below, and all the while Idris fusses over a cuticle. What kind of experiments were you doing? Why? We were preoccupied with matters of the soul. All of us were, because Odnua was. But here we toiled to find the dividing line between life and death and crack it wide open. We were attempting to find a means of binding souls to their mortal vessels, preventing them from crossing the shroud. I say attempting. We found it, of course. A dozen minds, set to purpose. How could we not? The things we learned. What a glorious time. We could determine the precise manner in which a soul would crack and shatter. Could carefully place a fragment from one into another. He smiles at the memory. While our fellows wasted their efforts on the phenomena like blights, we delved right into the heart of the matter. There were certain gaps in our knowledge, of course. I was perhaps enthusiastic in my pursuits. I thought that if anyone should attempt a more personal approach to the tests, it should be me. And no amount of certainty will make the imbibing of a poison a pleasant experience. Death is the ultimate test, you see. If the soul has flown, then you know you failed. He chuckles. Your work sounds similar to Animensi. Like what? The man shrugs. Perhaps others follow in our steps. I have not had the opportunity to keep up with the state of magical study. He smiles thinly. How have you stayed alive all this time? The big question. Binding a soul to its body was not, it turned out, very difficult. We were certain we'd found a kind of immortality. The body could be destroyed beyond repair, but anything less is quite survivable. I was eager to attempt it. My leg, at the time, pained me terribly. Old war wounds, and I had heard one subject describe a sense of distance from the pain inflicted upon them. They felt it, but it didn't matter to them, which would be a vast improvement. I remember the first moment, the relief. He sighs. But we found that after some time, the body would remember that it was, after all, dead. There's really no describing what it feels like to see your own fingers rotting away. He makes a face. The smell. We tried to revive the affected subjects with energy culled from their fellows, and it worked well enough. I was able to refine the spellwork, keep myself and the others who had joined me as hale as ever. Odnua wasn't terribly pleased with the distraction, but that turned out not to matter. The mob came and murdered him, and we were sealed in here with the rest of his tools. But we still had the Adra, you see, and enough souls housed in there to feed us for, well, as long as we wished. And so, he grins, we had a time of it, we did. We were able to preserve the furniture over the years. We had little meetings in the grand chambers. What a nice little family we were. His grin fades until it had to hand. What happened here? Here? You mean with them? The Adra? All of it? That's a long tale and my patience has diminished with time. I'll tell you what happened recently. It was the Adra beetles. Oh, you wouldn't think it was something so small, so mundane, but they came swarming up from the lower reaches and started to feed upon the live Adra. I thought Adra beetles only feed on the dead Adra. Just so. They never troubled us before. Still, it happened. We tried to fight them off, of course, but it was impossible. Kill one and two more are behind it. Something must have driven them up here. I don't know what. They all but amputated our Adra limb. Not enough to support all of us. Not us and the rooms, the tapestries, everything, but enough for me. None of the others knew the spells required. Their only part in it was simply to lie in their Adra coffin and be revived by me. So it was an obvious choice, wasn't it? No more of that, no more of anything. I swore I'd burn them all to kindling if they came near. Fortunately, you made that unnecessary. How could you do that to your own companions? You're soft-hearted, considering it was you who put an end to their immortality. They weren't anyone's friends. They would have licked the brain out of your cracked skull if they could. There wasn't enough life to go around, that's all it was, and 2,000 years are more than long enough to get to know someone. Think on it this way. You've sent them on their way, and they will live again in time. Isn't that a comfort? Yeah, something even more dangerous all down below. That's scary. I'm looking for the master below. Do you know who that is? None of us took such grand titles. The only master of this would be Onua, our king. Our poor, grief-maddened king. He laughs. Would he call himself such? I wonder. Onua is dead. The mob would not have retreated without having killed him. He thinks a moment. But then, if we could preserve ourselves despite our deaths, then so, perhaps could he. I'm sure I considered the possibility once, when it all had come crashing down. If any man would prolong himself, it would be him. I wonder, what is it who drove the Adder beetles up here from below? His face twists with anger. Who stole our Adrosaurs? Does he mourn his son yet? The mewling fool that he should resent our feeding upon its statue? A possibility. It regards you with sudden calm. After all this time, it wouldn't surprise me. Can you tell me about Onua? Our great lord, a wise man in his day, until his son was lost. An accident. Some small unfortunate turn of fate. You have come but a little ways past the sealed chambers. You must know by now that Onua did not take it well. He chuckles. This monument to his grief has outlasted him. But his madness provided opportunity, a promise of immortality for all of us. If it was found at the behest of a grieving father, what did it matter? He had a flock of devoted servants. For we had to find the soul in question, to bring it back from wherever it had gone to oust it somewhere suitable. He indicates the statue, and such discoveries have cost, something that Rabble didn't understand. I have no more questions. Very well. Good to stretch the vocal cords, I have to say. I'll be going. Give my regards to the dead when you see them. The man chuckles darkly. Okay,
Hey
so he's
there.
not attacking us, which is great.
Eyes open.
Save. That is a massive amount of enemy. Thick rust-red veins of dead adder worn their way through the statue's wrist into the darkness beyond. Yeah, it's super nice. Just like, hey man, you got a question? I got answers.
Show 'em how it's done!
This thing is... Architect word Hey.
Show 'em how it's done!
Boom!
Hey there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'm ready.
Well, I mean, you know, I could have decided to just, like, murder him, because he's been, you know, he tortured people, and then he took their souls, and then he fed on those souls. But at the same time, like, he was a pretty chill dude. He was pretty relaxed. He's also the first guy we encounter that doesn't try to kill us, like, outright, so why not? Okay. You know what I realized I should have done? This is level 9, by the way. Yeah, you're right, Dericlus. Who, honestly, guys, and I turn this question to you, chat. Who among you has never fed on souls every now and again? Like, be truthful. Alright? Because, come on now. I mean, who are we to judge? Since we, you know, we all do that in our spare time. Also, you might be wondering what I'm doing. I don't want to use one of my campfires, you know, very soon. So I'm going to just go straight up using the master staircase. Go outside, rest outside, and jump right back into this place. So here. Okay.
I must say, I'm impressed.
Drinking the souls of my enemies through the skull of my enemies is a great morning activity. These idols are kind of annoying, though. I bet they limit the speed at which you can gulp down the souls. Yeah, I understand. I understand completely. Let's go down. Does she have a modal? I think she has, but it's like it's one of her auras. Pelagina, you know?
I'm ready.
She does. If I took the equivalent to this penetrating shot, but for melee,
I'm ready.
it would be the same, right? She wouldn't be able to use both, would she?
Hey there.
I'm curious. Does she have Bloody Slaughter? Did I give her that? She doesn't have Bloody Slaughter. I'll have to think about giving her that eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Level 9, guys. Oh, shit. What are we going to find down here? Slimes.
That's it. Nice.
Pretty easy. Bunch of money. Also a dead end. Except for this. Save again. I can't even open this! Wow. Dude. You can? Oh, cool. There are different model groups. Cool. Okay. Is there a way to know this, you know, outside of looking online? You know, outside of, like, trying it out for yourself, maybe? Uh-oh.
Yeah?
Hey,